spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers.
And now, please welcome your 2028
On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Facing off with him, that's the head coach of the Panthers. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Throwing on their first play. He rolls to his right. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air now on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery.
Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He's going to throw this one. Flush out now to his left. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense getting set. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. To throw here on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 11 yards.
Looking to throw here. Chased out to his right. Mims with the grab. Jukes his way into space. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
They'll throw to begin this drive. On the move, headed right. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's calling his own number again. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a faint possibility. It's almost Brock. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. That's the first down, and he's still going. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, even with it being possible, Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Working from his end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Chased out to his right. He's got it near the 8. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that...
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Airing it out to start this drive. Flush down out to his left. Cut by the open man. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for Broncos first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the fourth. Well, as they drive forward to one right. The Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Let's go now. Go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go!
Throwing from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Broncos moments away from a 2-0 start. 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to throw it again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He'll throw from his end zone. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. This gets up past the 20. Keeps himself upright. The 40. Hits the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach, His guys with 2 straight home losses to start the year, hoping to have better luck on the road here in week 3. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys off to a much better start, 2-0 through 2 weeks of football. Denver's offense now set to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 71 yards. He, remember, had that long dynamic touchdown run the last time they had the ball. We'll see what he can do to try to top that here. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's got a little daylight down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. How about that? Their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Broncos. First down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Titus Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos... Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Room here to run. Cortland Sutton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 75 yards. And the Broncos... Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught by Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Titus Johnson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29. And the Broncos first down.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out left. He runs with it. Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. On the move left. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. Into space. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him. Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Ooh. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL. Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his left. That is brought in downfield by Sutton.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And he's into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team...
He gets free, and they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Off he goes. Oh, big hole left side. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And
back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Back to throw. Out to his right. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. That's his third touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. Still going. Cortland Sutton. And he is unstoppable. He goes all. Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. And it's looking like 4-0 might be in the cards. Looking to finish off a perfect September as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. Whoa. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Moving to his right. He's going to run it. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now he takes off. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. This will wind up a win for the Broncos. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit.
Denver getting set to take the field. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Ready? Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take. Last time they had the football, he ran it in. His 8th rushing touchdown on the season. Been such a vital part of that rushing attack. First and 10 here.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy, check go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Now he'll tuck this and run. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Still fighting for more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton with career touchdown. Home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Sutton wheeling it in on the left side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
Let's go.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one too low.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So, message received. Well, the Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And the Broncos 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's in the space past the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going for a right side here, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good for Broncos 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now 3rd down and very long. Looking to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than
out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He has been on his A game. We're in the 3rd quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
He's been spectacular with those 4 touchdown passes. Cortland Sutton, 50 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's got a man wide open, complete. He's still on his feet. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And running with power here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are well on their way to a 5. Denver's offense ready to go again. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 37 yards. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way. And Denver's offense now set to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
He'll look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
The Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
Bronco 80.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Denver, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will try.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The media wants his thoughts on what decided this game and where the responsibility belongs.
ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds on.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it.
Last drive, he ran it in, and how about that being his 10th touchdown on the ground this season, hitting double digits for a quarterback. Pretty impressive. 1st and 10 here. He'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Yeah, they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Here we go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the move past the 40. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. The RPO, he'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings
19
up 3rd
Tiger,
down.
19 Tiger. Ready.
He'll try and do this himself. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. Cortland Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 78 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10.
On the double.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll air this one out from Mims. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, his 104th career touchdown, 1 shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Broncos.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Room to maneuver at the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found the seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already...
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Broncos first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one complete again to Mims. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 17 yards out. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well,
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, first and 10.
On the set. Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And some room to run now. There he goes right side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the pass.
Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Broncos take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
It's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Sutton drilling it in on the left side. There he goes, left side. Cortland Sutton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll set up a throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's another Broncos first down.
Now he's going to step up and run. There's that man again. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Broncos add on to their lead. And this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game well decided a long time ago.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19, go!
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long. Boy, he was terrific last week, wasn't he? Put together a fantastic game, and now he gets to swagger out onto the field full of confidence and ready to go this week.
Coming out now, the Broncos. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Broncos...
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The division race is taking shape, and it's time to take stock of where they're sitting so far. It's on to a new week for Denver, and next on the schedule are the Colts. Everyone loves the deep shot, but this week, a boring game plan is a winning game plan.
a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Colts sideline, a look at their head coach. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4 on the year. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one of the
Let's go now.
right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
He'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Moving left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that open.
Broncos offense going to take over now for the second time. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run. Into space. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, on one sideline.
Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway. Pushed out to his left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Portland Sutton, touchdown Broncos. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
More of the same right here, and you can see the numbers. They're really starting to pile up for the quarterback, especially on the ground here in the first half, Mike. And when he takes off running, you can feel everyone kind of hold their breath, both in terms of him being electrifying, but also the fact that they want to make sure he's not taking any unnecessary shots.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
First and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Exiting the pocket right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Back to throw. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 2.
Let's go. Second and 2.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Denver. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me?
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll drop to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On the run to the right. Oh! And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 30-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Escaping to his left. He'll take a shot with Mims. He's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up... The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustment.
Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Got it into the hands of Mims. He's still on his feet. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 90 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And that touchdown. Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's got another one. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Headed left, buying time. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's in! Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. So that is 2 touchdowns. Onto the field comes the Denver offense. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here, as they are out to finish this one off.
Ready, go!
They leave Sutton all alone. It's complete. Still on his feet. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he's into the end zone yet again. Portland Sutton, touchdown Broncos. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll throw out of the gun. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. He connects with Mims. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 32.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. There's that man again. Another hit. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.
Keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. Their 7-0 record has made them the envy of this league, but it's also put a target on their backs. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. start this game. On the move, headed right. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down.
Let's go.
Pass play now. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42. He's going to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers. Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. First down, play action. Vacates quickly left side. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. They go play action on first down. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Dodges another stop. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Oh, he's keeping it again. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Early on, it's not his work passing the football we're talking about. It is what he's been able to do as a runner that has this place buzzing.
Yeah, years ago, Kate, taking what the defense gives you means checking it down, but not anymore. Not the QBs of today. He's showing you the prowess he has with his legs as well.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos threatening to run away with it already. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. There he goes on the right side. All the way. Touchdown. That without a doubt. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Chased out to his right. Cut for big yards on the right side. Keeps it moving. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos ballooning the first half lead even further. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. And they're going to throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here's a throw. This is Sutton working the right side. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready? 60.
Back to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos making this a laugher before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is close to their end zone. They have got to be careful, but there is still enough time. They could mount something of a drive here.
Sack.
Throwing from the gun. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. Has room down the left sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Ready? Let's go.
Working on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the
Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, They're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Throwing from his own end zone. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The tackle by Keon White. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
I'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll throw to begin this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
The coverage by Carlton Davis.
Dropping back to throw. That's completed right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Broncos.
Goal to go. They're passing. Finds Mims. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think?
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Broncos about to stay unbeaten once again. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to pass it here. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. Going deep here for the end zone. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Nearly an interception on that play, so 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Mims with the grab. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.
One of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys running through the first half of their slate, 8-0 as they come into this one. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we... play from the 25, and they'll throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Ready? A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning.
Broncos offense ready now for their second drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Throw across his body is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
The pass on 1st down. Ashton Gelati on the tackle. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up Broncos offense. And their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Forced out wide. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 78 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Moving to his left. The throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
19 yards. That's good for Broncos.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Forced out left. Throw on the run is complete. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown. Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Exiting the pocket right. And he will score again. Touchdown, Denver. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think the quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one has gone pretty well to 4. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now I'm going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw out of the gun, rolling right. Oh, what a throw, slinging it across his body and complete. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Mims, touchdown Broncos. That touchdown. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Blitz coming, he'll throw it on the run to the right. He runs with it. Yeah. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Denver. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. That is his. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're closing in on a 9th victory of the season, and they're going to start this drive here at 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
36 yards. a gain of 36 yards. First down, Broncos.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
First down, Denver.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And what a fitting end to this.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.